friends. There has something that has been swirling around in my mind for quite some time, but today feels a little more needed. And what I wanted to share is being your authentic self. Now, I feel like I struggled with this for so many years because I just wanted to like fit in or to be liked or to be perceived a certain way. And I did this with different careers that I noticed myself trying to be something so that others could be accepting of how I look or how I am, how I behave, my personality. And I was always trying to fit in that kind of way. But it always backfired on me because one, the way that I would dress was I was trying to impress other people. And I wasn't being comfortable in my own skin and wearing whatever I felt would be ideal for me. And then even recently, I've learned that when I started into this business, I knew I always wanted to be authentic. I wanted to dress what made me feel comfortable. I wanted to present myself for who I authentically am. And that meant I never went away from trying to be something more. And in this spiritual community, sometimes you'll see a lot of that. And I'm not trying to put anybody down for saying, they're putting a facade so that maybe they can attract certain people to make them believe they're more authentic, but that's not who I am. I always am a very transparent person. I don't care how others perceive me anymore. So I'm not dressing to impress. I'm not putting myself out there so that others can see me or so that I can be validated, so I can be taken serious, or so that I can fit into a certain group. Like, none of that matters to me because honestly, it doesn't even matter to the people who are trying to do that. And so I think that kind of it kind of has me thinking sometimes when I will often see that a person will present their inauthentic selves in order to match people who want them to see a certain way or be viewed a certain way or whatever. But then it doesn't matter in the end anyways, because if you see them out in like the real world, then they're presenting themselves completely different. So then you feel blindsided, like, wait, I felt lied to, I felt deceived, I felt betrayed. And that's not who I am. I never want anybody to see me out when, I'm out at a shopping market or something, and then I look different or I act different or whatever it is. So it's important to always be your authentic self. It's important to always show up as you are and not as you want other people to see you, because it's going to get you, a gig, or it's going to get somebody to like you, or whatever that mask is that a person is wearing. None of it matters, right? And so when we see life that way, that none of it matters, and it's only about the person who they are and what they're expressing to the world, and hopefully it's honest, hopefully it's authentic, and hopefully it's loving, and it's coming from a good place and from your heart too. I know whenever I am out and I'm presenting myself in private sound baths or, the one-on-ones or whatever, I'm coming as me. You're not going to see me wearing something that's ridiculous, that doesn't match who I am. I'm always going to present myself as my authentic self. My personality is always going to remain the same. You're not going to see me talking about sobriety then, or you're not going to see me talking about a topic and then I'm completely a different person, right? Where I'm presenting myself as pure and innocent or whatever. I don't know, just making stuff up here. And then I'm out drinking and smoking it up somewhere. By the way, I don't drink and I don't smoke, but it's just funny example. You're not going to see two different sides of me because there isn't two different sides. I've learned to be accepting of who I am. I've learned to love myself. I've learned to love parts of me that didn't love herself in the past. And so if this is you, just know you don't have to pretend. You don't have to put up this false mask that doesn't fit you. Just come as you are. When you come as you are, then the rest works itself out. You magnetize the people to you. You feel more alive, you feel connected, and there's nothing that you need to trace back to be a chameleon for other people, because you're just yourself. And when you get to that space where you're like, it doesn't matter, then it's a good, peaceful place to be at. Like, you are now living in the skin that feels comfortable for you. Although, of course, you're going to be shedding skin still too that doesn't belong to you, and that's part of the process. So anyways, I say this because this is what sound healing has done for me. It has allowed me to shed the skin, the layers that didn't even belong to me. So I've come to be an acceptance of, one, showing up as I am, whatever that looks like, and only having that one version of me. You're only going to see one version of me. You're only going to hear this one version of me. You're not going to see two different completely personalities. I know I don't often show my fun, lighter side, but I promise there is. I just haven't figured out a way to really integrate it into this page, my business page, but I'm learning that it's okay to share that side of me. I think I don't, because it is such a serious modality that I share with other people. But it's important. I want other people to see that I do laugh actually a lot, and I make fun of a lot of stuff that should be taken serious, but I want to keep it light in times where if I know that I can slip easily into the darkness, and I don't want to go there. So I'm going to lighten up the mood, and I'm going to allow myself to feel it, but not be in it. So what that means is, like, I'm going to allow those parts of me to surface, and I'm going to express it, and I'm going to share it. And then I can get myself to that other side. So now I'm bridging it. And that's what sound healing has done for me. It's taken me on this beautiful bridge from one side to the next. And I know that other side always exists, but doesn't mean that I have to cross back over. It means that I can be present in the moment. But if this makes sense, if this resonates with any of you, please let me know. And if you're interested in learning more about yourself and learning more about how to connect with these heavy emotions, or the stuff that just doesn't belong to you, that you're trying to pretend for, it's okay. I'm here for you, and I'm here to help guide you along the way. So with that being said, I look forward to those I continue to help and continue to share this beautiful healing modality with. And I send you much peace, much blessings, and I wish you the energy of staying authentically you.